Good morning and welcome back to another video. Savage weekend of weather, thank God, but it's back to the rain again this morning. Today is Monday morning, so I know it'll do good now after the heat, but like it was nice to get a few days. Just no rain at all. It was nice. So I think this morning I just need to confirm with Hegarty's. I think I'm going to collect the baler where they have fixed it. I dropped it out to them there last week. I didn't get any video of it, so it's typical that I'm going today and it's raining. I was going to maybe have a look around their yard, video a little bit of what's in their yard, but anyway, we'll see when we get there. I just need to ring him and confirm. I'm probably doing that today. Definitely going to go through the soil samples. I've been threatening the last couple of videos, so I'm definitely going to sit down in the house later on and I haven't even had a look at them myself, so I'm going to have a quick look at them and maybe go put some of them on the video here as well. And then we're tattooing the lambs in the morning. Maybe if it's raining it might be cancelled, but we're tattooing the Cheviot lambs. For anyone that doesn't know, we're in the pedigree Cheviots and we tattoo their ears. Don't know what it's for. Probably your initials are in one ear and then the number of the lamb, it goes like 1, 2, you count the lambs up to whatever there is. It's a way of knowing, I suppose, the pedigrees. I'm not 100% sure. That's just what's done. So we're doing that tomorrow. It'll be different. The ram lambs are done separately to the ewe lambs, one batch and then the other batch. And they're all recorded, so like then if you go to a show and sale and you get into the rosettes or anything like that, the tattoo is looked at just to confirm that it's proper and right. So not sure we get that in this video or not, because I'll be struggling to get this has to be edited for tomorrow, or maybe it'll be late tomorrow night, not the usual time, something like that. We will see what happens. But then people were shouting for a machinery video, and I was going to do one as well. I just wait until I get my little McCormick tractor back from where the slats are and have everything back here in the yard, and then I'll probably do a full video on what machines I use before we start at the silage, because the next good bit of weather that comes could potentially be starting some grass. So anyway, we'll get into this. I just want to take off the post driver where we were fencing the other day, and then ring Hegarty's, and like it's for me to drive the Tottooing the tractor, it's a 2-hour spin, 2 hours there, 2 hours back. I go out across the Wicklow gap into Glass, out across that way. So yeah, so half the day I'll be gone doing that, but at least the baler will be right starting this season. Really need things going right. So
these are just the maps, the field numbers, if you want to refer back to them, what I discuss later in the video.
Slight change of plan, the baler's not ready, so not going for that today. I think it'll probably be Wednesday. But I was just looking at these soil samples here, and it didn't really give a reading on the nitrogen. It just said how many units then to put on, but like I'm near enough good with K over all the fields. Excuse me, some of them need a little bit, but I'm very low in P, and lime is a big issue. It's ranging from 2 tonnes to the acre up to 5 tonnes in the acre. Some of the fields are needing. Excuse me, but it is saying you can split it over. You can do half it now and then half it in 2 years' time. Now I did take some pictures with this camera of my maps on my phone with the numbers on them that I got sent from the Chagas. Look, it's not very clear. I don't know how to actually get them up. Excuse me. Some people can get them up and put them up in the corner. I just don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do it. So apologies for that. You might be able to see, but I will go through the number of the fields, which ones are silage ones. And in fairness, the silage ones are the ones that need the most. Most of them need the most of everything. But like I would be putting a lot of slurry and a lot of farmyard manure on excuse me, on the silage fields. Mainly the silage fields, they get an awful lot of, they nearly get all the slurry and the farmyard manure. But like even the freshly reseeded fields, when I say fresh, probably 5 years ago since we reseeded anything really, even, and like we would have put a good bit of lime on them when we were reseeding them. It's even saying everything needs, I think everything from 2 ton plus up to 5 with lime. So we need to start working on that this year and putting out probably 2 ton to the acre of lime, and then in 2 years time do the remainder. And that's everywhere right across the board. Like I'll just give you an example. If you can go back to the picture of the map, if it shows up, field 10, 11 and 13 silage have been cut off them probably the last 5 or 6 years fairly consistently. And on field 10 it says it needs 1.4 tons to the acre of lime. It says it needs 89 units of nitrogen, 27 units of P and 68 units of K. And in fairness, most of my K is it's at level 4. It goes number 1 is very low, 2 low, 3 medium and 4 sufficient, and most of mine's at sufficient running into medium, so it's not too bad for the K. But actually on that field it's saying it needs 68 units of K. Now that's just field 10. I'll just go on to field 11. Same thing, 2.4 tons of lime to the acre, 89 units of nitrogen, 27 units of P and 68 units of K. So that's like their silage fields, fairly serious silage fields. Number 12 is actually grazing, but I'll just give you an example of field 12. 2.4 tons to the acre lime, 89 units of nitrogen, 27 units of P and 44 units of K. So the K is not as bad. There's more K in that field because it's only a grazing field. Field 13, I'll just give you an example again, where it needs 4 ton of lime, and that would be one of the more recent fields reseeded. Now it definitely got 2 to 3 ton of lime to the acre when we were reseeding it. So but it actually says it needs 89 units of nitrogen, 27 units of P, and it actually is well sufficient in K. Just give you another example there. Field number 5 is mainly a grazing field, but I would have cut excess silage off it every now and again. And it's a field, I don't know why, because it hasn't been reseeded in so long, it would have always got a lot of farmyard manure and a lot of slurry or whatever was going, anything extra was going, always went there. So, but it actually says that field needs 5 ton of lime to the acre, 66 units of nitrogen, 22 units of P, and actually no units of K. It doesn't need any K. So yeah, the lime is a huge issue here at the minute. Just going from these results. So that's just a very broad picture of the soil samples. It's not a great analysis of it, but it's just to give you a little bit of an idea of what's going on here. I will be getting some fertilizer out, but as I need to talk to the Chagas man and see exactly what to do. But the lime is definitely going to have to be done probably in the autumn. Just to also state, since these samples were done, a lot of the silage ground would have got 2,000 to 2,500 gallons of slurry to the acre. So like that would be a huge help. So just factoring that into it. We'll see what fertilizer we're going to put out. But normally I was putting about 100 units of nitrogen on the silage ground anyway, and then some P and K. I'm not sure exactly, I'd have to work it out, but I was trying to always put about 100 units on the silage ground. So we just need to actually work out what units of nitrogen is in the slurry. I don't know that. Maybe people know. Stick in the comments what units of nitrogen is in the slurry. So if you're putting 2,000 gallons to the acre, what percentage of that is nitrogen? Early morning start this morning. We're just tattooing these lambs, so everything has to be got in and divided. I don't know whether I explained it earlier in the video, but it's a very foggy morning. A lot of rain yesterday, but it stopped yesterday evening, so we didn't know whether it was going to be cancelled or not. But look, it's not raining now. We're probably going to get soaking wet. Anyway, because we have to catch a lot of the lambs and stuff. But anyway, look, we'll get into it and we'll show you what's going on. Lie down, lie down. These are just my ones. Hold on, I'll just wipe that camera. These are just my yo lambs, and then I have the ram lambs up there, and then there's lambs out there with red on the shoulder. There's the worst of the ram lambs we took out of it. So and then sure, I'll show you when we're tattooing them.
I get £2 now. I'm still waiting.
It's not looking good then, is it?
Podcast, and he was saying he's making 40,000 a year with YouTube and another 40,000 now selling the gear.
Serious.
80 grand a year.
Serious.
Some cheap take with that, wouldn't you?
Do you know?
Sure, that's what he's doing.
All get going.
Got the lambs done, so that's it for this one, folks. Please subscribe, it always helps the channel, and we will see you at the next one.